Welcome to Victory Garden Live. I am Melissa Bauco. I am here today at my friend Jane's house in Horseheads. I've been watching the cardinals and the hummingbirds and some butterflies, so I'm really hoping that some of those make an appearance while we're here today. We are going to look at what we're calling a peaceful refuge because even though it's kind of a suburban lot, Jane has it set up so that there are all different areas of herbs and vegetables and flowers and some nice areas that are peaceful retreats. So I'm going to turn the camera around and we can take a look. So here we are. We kind of start off here with some nice sunflowers right at the beginning. Every birdie is welcome, it says on the sign there. We have some bird houses. There are lots of sunflowers, lots of things to attract the birds. We have this whole area here. And one thing that I love is that there's a big mix of vegetables and flowers and other kinds of plants. Flowering plants, tropical plants. That's some bee balm or monarda with some vegetables. We have some echinacea. Oh, I don't want to miss the mint. I love the mint. And see, here it is in a container. We talked about mint being invasive last time. These aren't going anywhere because they're just in big containers. So over here, oh, we have a little bird right there. It's very pretty. This whole area is set up for the birds and for the hummingbirds in particular. Although obviously, you know, we have little chickadees here. And there's some shade here. There's a pergola and there are some umbrellas for shade so that these don't get too overheated during the day. We have a fuchsia here for the hummingbirds. But again, as you can see, lots of different kinds of feeders. So this is just a beautiful area to sit and relax and look at the birds. They don't mind me being here, which is nice. Sorry, I'm going to try to be a little bit more still with this. We are using the new gimbal. I figured out a way to get the new gimbal to go into portrait mode, which is what Facebook wants now. So that's why we're trying this as a live. We're trying the new gimbal, fingers crossed. We're going to come right through this way. And there are so many beautiful plants. I've kind of lost track a little bit here of what is where. I know that there is moringa somewhere. I'm missing the moringa. But we are going to check out this. This is kangkong, which is water spinach. You can cook it and eat it just like other spinach. And we have, again, more beautiful, we have some kale, we have some beautiful herbs here. Here's some basil. It looks like maybe some chamomile. And zucchini. And here we go. It is zucchini season right now. You can check out the zucchini under there. We've already got some zucchini ready to harvest. Got a butterfly bush over here. And some peppers. So again, just a beautiful mix of the vegetables and the flowers together. And I love that because there's really no reason not to do that. Why not, right? Your flowers are going to attract your pollinators, which are going to help your vegetables. And we can come around here. You can see again more of the sunflowers. And one of the things that's really nice is that, you know, we're kind of seeing how this adds a lot of privacy. Oh, and the bees are enjoying this. And over here, lots of milkweed. We've got some butterflies flying around. And these milkweed already have pods on them. Mine have flowers, but no pods yet. But these have lots of pods on them already. Got some more beautiful coneflower there. Oh, sunflowers right there. A little butterfly right there. And I can smell all these herbs. It smells amazing over here. There are chili peppers. These are some Filipino eggplant in here. And this is another thing that's really nice. You know, when you have your own garden, you can grow your own foods that you like to eat. If there's something that you like to eat that's difficult to find in the grocery store, you can plant your own. Have your own garden. One thing too to take a look at is that you can see that this area here, these are all in containers. So a lot of times we think of container gardens as just for small things, but no, you can see there are eggplant, there are tomatoes, there are all kinds of things growing in these really big totes here. Some are in totes. The one back there you can see is just, you could use kind of a dish pan like that and just drill holes in it for drainage. So if you have a place that, you know, you don't necessarily want to dig a garden, you don't want to fill everything with soil, you can just get the containers again and fill those with soil. Oh, and I can see a big yellow squash in here. Look at that. Can we get in there? Let's see. And again, sunflowers and the milkweed. Looking beautiful. But now this part in here is really amazing. We are going to go into kind of the peaceful retreat of the tropical garden here. And I'm just going to let you experience the quiet. You probably can't feel the temperature. Well, definitely can't feel the temperature change, but you can see that it's shady in here. So even though it's a hot, sunny day, stepping in here, it's beautiful. It's cool. It's refreshing. One thing there are lots of are philodendrons that grow in all different kinds of tropical places. So some really exotic philodendrons. Here's, I probably won't pronounce this right, philodendron joeypi, it looks like. We have Florida Beauty. Just some really cool shapes to the leaves. We have this one that's mojito. That is really cool. And remember, that's one thing that's cool you can put in your gardens are things with variegated foliage like that, right? Everything doesn't have to just be plain green. You can have different shades, different designs. Oh, in fact, we have these, which are so cool. Some really cool foliage in there. And we have the monstera. I know everybody loves the monstera plants. And some snake plants. I think these with the polka dots are the ones called macchiolata. And we have some more really cool philodendrons over here. This one is Florida Ghost. And of course, beautiful orchid. And a really cool ZZ plant there. Florida bronze. You can see kind of the nice bronze hue to the leaves in this one. I'm going to come back over this way so we can enjoy the fountain and the cool for a few minutes. I believe these are Pelea peperomoides. If I'm wrong, please somebody let me know in the comments. I believe that one down there is alocasia. And even rubber tree plants. We don't think sometimes that these things can live outside. But in the summertime here, you can bring things outside. We're going to head through this way. We're going to head across to the other side. We have some happy sunflowers again. Very tall sunflower. Okay, so over here we have a little bit of Zen. We have this really nice little meditation house to be able to come out here, have some nice peace and relaxation time. And then we have a bridge over the little pond with the pergola in back there. And then inside there we have all these goldfish. So the goldfish are there for luck. It's good luck to have the goldfish swimming around and have the flow of water. It's really the flowing water especially, but all the fish, you know, being alive in there. And I love the plants in there. And we're going to look over this way. This part is more for vegetables. Although we do have some sunflowers. And we have, this is a loofah. These are for loofah gourds. You can actually dry them out, make the loofah sponges out of them. Here's some garlic that was just harvested. And then here are the vegetables. Check out the really cool squash. I shouldn't say squash, gourds, but all veggies in here. And actually I'm going to take a little peek here to show you that these are the raised bed gardens. So again, you know, we can see lots of examples of having the raised bed gardens, having container gardening. I'm smelling the tomato vines in here, which is awesome. More sunflowers. We've got more squash going on in there. Really huge sunflower over here. And then I'm going to look over here just really quick because it is a hot day. And there's lots of flies and things, but we have the 3 compost bins here. So we've got bin composting. And again, we've got some tomatoes in the container there. And that looks like maybe some amaranth. Back to the loofah. I'm going to turn this around. So we're going to wrap up here, but I just kind of wanted to really show just how beautiful the gardens are. So nice and peaceful, and don't be afraid to mix together your fruits, your vegetables, your flowering plants. Make little different areas in the garden for yourself so you can have little spots to relax. It doesn't all just have to look a certain way. It doesn't have to all be some sort of pristine garden layout. It's nice to let things grow and be natural and have a place to come out and relax. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll join me next time.